A soft glow spreads across the grand halls of Downton Abbey. Outside, the morning mist drifts slowly over the gardens. Inside, candles flicker gently, and the quiet hum of daily life begins. In a world that can feel fast and chaotic, sometimes, the most powerful moments are the smallest, those little pockets of calm, warmth, and care that remind us we are not alone. At Downton Abbey, these are the moments of comfort that touch hearts quietly, yet deeply. Asterisk life at Downton Abbey moves with a gentle rhythm, even in the midst of drama and responsibility. It is in these quiet, ordinary moments that comfort shows itself the most. Picture Lady Mary sitting by a sunlit window, a warm cup of tea resting in her hands. She gazes at the gardens, lost for a moment in thought, and the soft light across. Her face hints at peace. It is not a moment of excitement or grandeur, yet it carries a subtle strength, the comfort of being present, of finding stillness amidst the demands of life. In the kitchens, the staff moves with practiced grace. Anna and Daisy exchange soft smiles as they prepare breakfast, the smell of fresh bread filling the air. There is laughter here, small but genuine, shared over a simple joke or a remembered story. Even Mr. Carson, the ever-stoic butler, shows his quiet care by arranging the flowers in the hallway, each petal placed with deliberate attention. These acts may seem small, even ordinary, but they are gestures that build a sense of home. Comfort here is woven into the fabric of daily life. It is in the routine, the familiarity, the little rituals that make the house feel alive and safe. Downton Abbey is more than its grand architecture and historical events. It is the subtle sounds of life continuing. The soft clink of china during breakfast, the faint rustle of the curtains as the morning breeze drifts in, the gentle footsteps along the polished floors. Each sound is a reminder that life goes on, and with it comes reassurance. Comfort often does not shout, it whispers. It lives in these small, repeated moments that offer stability and warmth, even in rooms where seriousness and duty dominate. Comfort is never entirely absent. A quiet reading in the library, the gentle exchange of words between family members, or a shared glance of understanding can lift the heaviest heart. It is here in these seemingly small acts that Downton Abbey's true warmth is revealed. The estate teaches us that life's comfort is rarely loud or obvious. Instead, it is a gentle presence that reminds us that care, attention, and routine can sustain us through even the most challenging days. In these moments of calm, the characters, whether they are noble or working behind the scenes, find a sense of grounding. The routine itself becomes a source of reassurance. Tea shared in silence, a servant quietly arranging flowers, or a soft smile exchanged between friends, they all contribute to an atmosphere of comfort that wraps around the inhabitants of Downton Abbey like a familiar blanket. It is not a comfort born of extravagance or spectacle. It is the quiet, enduring kind that seeps into the soul and stays with you long after the moment has passed. Asterisk, some of the most powerful moments of comfort at Downton Abbey aren't found in grand halls or beautiful gardens. They are found in the quiet, unseen gestures between people who care deeply for one another. Imagine Edith sitting alone by a window, her pen tracing words onto paper. The weight of past disappointments presses on her, yet when her sister Mary gently places a hand on her shoulder, a spark of relief passes through her. No words are needed. In that simple touch, Edith feels understood, supported, and less alone. It is a reminder that comfort often comes not from solving problems, but from presence, the knowledge that someone sees you and cares. In the servants' quarters, similar moments unfold. Anna quietly tends to Bates, her eyes soft with concern after a long, exhausting day. The trust and devotion between them are silent but profound. Even a shared glance, a reassuring smile, or a subtle nod can speak volumes. Downton Abbey thrives on these understated exchanges, proving that comfort often resides in connection rather than words. It is in these moments that relationships gain their strength, binding people together through empathy, patience, and understanding. Family ties, too, carry their own quiet solace. Mary and Tom may argue over responsibilities, yet beneath every disagreement is a bond that offers comfort, a shared history, a mutual desire to protect those they love. and the understanding that even in tension, care endures. Likewise, Carson's stern demeanor hides a deep loyalty and concern for the family and staff. His quiet acts of thoughtfulness, a meticulously set table, a gentle correction, or an attentive ear offer reassurance without a single word of praise. In these subtleties, comfort thrives, showing us that even the strictest hearts can hold. Warmth. What makes these moments unique is their simplicity and authenticity. A hug shared after bad news, a hand offered during a difficult conversation, or the soft chuckle exchanged between friends, each instance carries emotional weight. Comfort is not flashy here. It is steady, enduring, and deeply human. Downton Abbey reminds us that even amid social expectations, duty, and historical pressures, the simple act of being there for another person is a profound source of solace. It is in these quiet connections that the heart of the estate truly beats. The estate itself seems to recognize these gestures. As characters pause by windows, share a whispered reassurance, or walk together through gardens, Downton Abbey becomes more than a house. It is a vessel that holds stories of empathy, love, and silent support. Here, comfort is shared, not demanded. It is offered, not earned. Each small act, whether by a family member or a devoted servant, becomes a thread in a larger tapestry of care, binding the lives within the walls into a network of trust, compassion, and emotional refuge. Even the most dramatic events, the losses, betrayals, or challenges are softened by these moments. A supportive glance, a careful word, or a reassuring presence reminds everyone that they are not facing the world alone. In a house built on tradition and duty, it is these quiet exchanges of comfort that give life its softness and its strength. At Downton Abbey, the most enduring warmth is never shouted. It is felt in the shared heartbeat of those who truly care for one another. Some comfort comes not from what is happening now, but from what has already passed. At Downton Abbey, memories linger in every corner, faded photographs, letters carefully tucked away, heirlooms polished and treasured. Each object carries a story, a whisper from the past that offers solace in the present. Imagine Edith opening an old letter from a loved one, the words carefully written in ink that has yellowed. With time, a smile flickers across her face, a sigh escapes her lips, and for a moment the weight of her troubles feels lighter. It is in these quiet recollections that comfort is found, not through grandeur, but through the gentle pull of nostalgia. Walking through the corridors, the past seems alive. Portraits of ancestors gaze down from the walls, silent witnesses to generations of triumphs, struggles, and everyday life. The family's history offers a steadying presence, a reminder that while challenges come and go, some bonds remain unbroken. Even the smallest objects, a teacup, a ribbon, a forgotten book, hold echoes of laughter, whispered secrets, and tender moments shared long ago. In a world that often demands attention to the present, these fragments of memory become anchors, grounding those who live within the estate's walls. Comfort and nostalgia is not just personal, it is shared. A conversation over a framed photograph, a story retold by one generation to the next, or a quiet reflection in the library connects the past with the present. Mary, Edith, and even the staff sometimes pause in these moments, letting history remind them of resilience, hope, and love that endures. Downton Abbey itself becomes a vessel of memory, a living archive of human experience. The house holds these recollections gently, like a soft hand placed on the shoulder, offering reassurance that life, despite its trials, carries meaning. Even as the world outside changes, the act of remembering brings warmth. A family meal recalled from years ago, a servant's long ago kind gesture, or a significant event etched into the walls of the estate. All these memories invite reflection and comfort. They remind everyone that life is a collection of moments, some joyful, some painful, but all valuable. At Downton Abbey, comfort and nostalgia is subtle yet profound. It allows the characters and the viewers to pause, breathe, and find peace in the constancy of memory. In these quiet reflections, the past is not gone. It lives, steady, and reassuring, offering a gentle embrace to anyone who seeks it. Sometimes, comfort does not come from people at all. It comes from the world around us. At Downton Abbey, the gardens, rolling fields, and serene lake offer a quiet refuge, a place where thoughts can settle and the heart can breathe. Imagine Lady Mary walking alone along a dew-kissed path at dawn, the soft light reflecting off the petals of blooming roses. Each step is unhurried, each breath deep and steady, and for a moment the weight of responsibility lifts. In solitude, there is space to reflect, process, and to find calm. The estate itself seems to breathe with those who walk its grounds. Trees sway gently in the breeze, their leaves whispering secrets of days gone by. The distant sound of birdsong blends with the quiet footfalls of a solitary character, creating a melody of serenity. These moments, small and often unnoticed, are profound in their simplicity. A character sitting by the lake, tossing pebbles into the water, watching ripples expand and fade, experiences a subtle peace that no grand gesture could provide. Nature becomes a partner in healing, offering solace without judgment, a quiet companion in times of need. Solitude at Downton Abbey is never lonely. It is reflective. It allows characters to reconnect with themselves, to find clarity amidst chaos. Edith might pause beneath an ancient oak, letting memories of joy and loss drift gently in her mind, finding comfort in the constancy of the natural world. Even the servants who work tirelessly through the day occasionally steal a moment to lean against a tree or glance out over the gardens, feeling a quiet satisfaction in the rhythm of life. These spaces of stillness give everyone a chance to pause, to observe, and to simply exist in peace. The beauty of nature at Downton Abbey also serves as a gentle reminder that life moves in cycles, seasons change. Flowers bloom and fade, but the world endures. Watching the sun rise over the sprawling estate or sink behind distant hills is a moment of reassurance. Despite challenges, despite sorrow, there is still beauty, still calm, still continuity. Here, comfort is not found in words or gestures, but in presence, in observation, in the soft unfolding of life itself. Nature and solitude together offer a quiet, enduring embrace, a reminder that peace can be found simply by pausing and letting the world surround you. Asterisk. As the day draws to a close at Downton Abbey, the estate glows in the soft embrace of twilight. Candles flicker in the windows, and the golden light spills across the polished floors, warming every corner of the house. In these quiet hours, comfort feels most complete, not just in solitude, not just in memories, but in connection. Family and staff gather in the dining room, laughter mingling with the gentle clinking of cutlery, and a sense of shared peace fills the air. Here, the day's challenges fade, replaced by a feeling that no matter what happens outside these walls, there is safety, warmth, and belonging inside. It is in these moments that the heart of Downton Abbey is most visible. Mary exchanges a soft smile with Edith across the table, a silent acknowledgement of shared strength and love. Anna and Bates sit side by side, hands brushing briefly, conveying support and devotion without words. Carson nods quietly to the staff, a subtle recognition of their tireless care and dedication. Each gesture, no matter how small, radiates comfort and reinforces the bonds that hold the estate together. The real magic of Downton Abbey is not in grand events or lavish gowns. It is in these moments of simple humanity, of shared presence, of hearts quietly intertwined. Even outside the house, the estate itself seems to join in this sense of calm and reassurance. The gardens are bathed in soft moonlight, the trees casting gentle shadows across the pathways. A solitary figure may pause for a moment, letting the cool evening air brush their face. And in that pause, there is reflection, gratitude, and a deep sense of belonging. The world beyond may be unpredictable, full of challenges and change. But within these walls and gardens, life moves in comforting rhythms, offering both solace and strength. As the evening fades into night, it becomes clear that comfort at Downton Abbey is not just found, it is created. It is woven through everyday acts, quiet gestures, remembered moments, and silent companionship. It lives in the laughter shared, the hands held, the memories cherished, and the solitude embraced. These moments of care, warmth, and reflection do more than soothe. They stay with us, echoing long after the candles are extinguished. Downton Abbey reminds us that comfort is not fleeting. It is enduring, quietly present in every corner, every glance, every heartbeat. And in that enduring presence, we find the most profound piece of all. Asterisk as night settles over Downton Abbey. The estate rests under a sky sprinkled with stars, each one reflecting softly in the still waters of the lake. The halls, once bustling with footsteps and whispered conversations, now hold a quiet serenity, as if the house itself is breathing, resting after another day filled with life and love. In these final moments, comfort is not in grand gestures or dramatic events. It is in the gentle stillness, the lingering presence of those who care, and the memories etched into every corner of this timeless home. Even as the candles flicker and the windows glow faintly against the night, the essence of Downton Abbey lives on. The laughter, the quiet glances, the gestures of care, all these moments of warmth and connection remain, quietly echoing through the rooms and gardens. Comfort here is both visible and invisible, in the way the estate cradles its inhabitants, in the way memories are preserved, and in the way love quietly endures across generations. It is subtle, yet it leaves an imprint, a soft reassurance that even in solitude or challenge, one is never truly alone. For those who walk these halls, or even just visit through story and memory, Downton Abbey becomes more than a house set. Becomes a home, a sanctuary, a place where the ordinary and extraordinary blend seamlessly to create moments of lasting peace. The final image is of the estate silhouetted against the fading moonlight, serene and steadfast, a quiet witness to the lives it holds. In this stillness, viewers are reminded that comfort is not fleeting. It is present in simple joys and quiet reflections and in the bonds we share with others. As the screen gently fades to black, the words linger. Moments of comfort are never forgotten. Downton Abbey. It is a soft, lasting farewell, a promise that these moments of warmth, care, and connection will remain in the heart long after the story ends. In this gentle conclusion, the audience is invited to pause, breathe, and carry with them the quiet magic of comfort that only a place like Downton Abbey can offer. Downton Abbey is more than its grand halls, sprawling gardens, or timeless elegance. Its true heart lies in the quiet moments that often go unnoticed. A shared glance across a crowded room, a comforting hand placed gently on a shoulder, the soft echo of laughter in the corridors. These are the threads that weave the lives of its inhabitants together, family and staff alike, into a tapestry of care, empathy, and enduring connection. As the night deepens, the estate seems to hum softly with life remembered and life still unfolding. Every corner holds a story, every window reflects a memory, and every path through the gardens carries the footsteps of those who have loved, struggled, and found solace here. Comfort at Downton Abbey is not loud. It does not demand attention. Instead, it quietly surrounds those within its walls, offering peace, reassurance, and a gentle reminder that no one truly faces the world alone. In these final moments, we see the beauty of continuity. The daily routines, the shared laughter, the moments of reflection and care, they all come together to form a quiet, enduring strength. It is this strength that makes Downton Abbey a sanctuary, a home, and a place where comfort is both given and received in the simplest yet most profound ways.